覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to World Breaker Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, World Breaker Coo, and today we are reviewing the Marvel Legends Top 10 Repaints of 2018. These are Marvel Legend figures in the 6-inch scale that basically are figures that have been pretty much the same as the initial release, barring maybe a different head coloration or some updated textures, things of that nature that were not in the same year. So, for example, Eric Killmonger had two different figures in 2018. I'm not counting as repaint. This Thor, however, he's an older release that they updated the face or facial hair on. So these repaints are, again, just repainted figures that were released previously and maybe have some updated textures or colorations. So number 10, we have the Thor from the Dark World. Cool figure. Looks pretty good. It's my number 10. We're not going to spend too much time on it. Let's move on. Next, we have Tony Stark. This is also another MCU character, which we have a lot of these this year. So they updated the face for the new face print, and I think it looks pretty dang good. I don't have this Tony Stark originally, nor did I have the Thor, but that's why I bought this figure, because I needed a good one in my collection. At number 7, we have Doctor Strange. Again, I did not have his original figure or the movie figure, but they updated the face only in a new hand, I guess you would say, which looks cool. I dig it very much. This is almost just a re-release figure with an updated head sculpt to make it look more like the actual character. Easy one to put at number 7. So after Doctor Strange, we then have the spectacular villainous Ultron. Again, another figure that was released previously as a Build-A-Figure that I did not have years ago. They updated his paint. Looks much more metallic, and added some red. Wish we could have more red in the back. Otherwise, we probably would have had him a little bit higher. But he looks good. He looks very good. So that's why he is, easily my number 7. And at number 6, we have Carnage. Again, you're seeing a theme. This is a character that I did not have originally that I was wanting. They updated and gave a new axe. And he has an alternate head that he didn't have before. I think the red is more vibrant as well, but he's definitely a good figure, and he would have been on my top 20 Marvel Legends for sure list had he not been a repaint, and I disqualified him for that. So there's the bottom 5. Okay, now let's get into the top 5 repaints. At number 5, we have Hulkbuster. Again, another previous Build-A-Figure like Ultron that I did not have because I was not collecting these. Fun fact, I have these 2 hands or arms here. I just never completed the figure because I did not have the set or was a collector at that time. So he's very big, heavy, beefy. They did some really nice color and paint apps. Only thing they missed were the back legs here, as I said in my original review. But this guy's easily my number 5, and I would be glad to pick him up anytime again if I ever needed to. Coming in at number 4, we have Captain America. I absolutely, positively love this figure. Most of you probably have this figure in one form or another already. I know they use this mold multiple times, but I was lucky enough to not have had purchased any of those because I wasn't a collector at the time, and I didn't like the face at the time. And now we have this where the face is very Chris Evans, and the head that it comes with as well is also Chris Evans. Let's get that head on there. It's really hard to say which head I like better between these two. Both of them look so much Chris Evans. and much better than the release for the bearded cap that we had earlier this year. But again, that's why he's my number 4 and easily in this category. So let's go to the top 3. Number 3 is my comic version of Thanos. He came with 2 heads, a somber head and a smiley face one. He also came with a gauntlet because, surprise, surprise, this one was a previous Build-A-Figure that they released as a single card at Walmart. Very hard for me to find this guy. I don't mind exclusives from Target, but that's probably about it because Toys R Us exclusives were always hard to find, for me anyway, in my area. And Walmart ones are almost impossible. So I hope they stop that trend with Walmart in the future, just because I think they do a bad job of distributing their exclusives evenly. But that's neither here nor there. Thanos is my number 3 for good reasons. This is a great figure, and if you can still find him, pick him up. Pick him up. Hellfire Brimstone, it's Kane. I'm kidding you. This next one here, number 2 is Ghost Rider. I've had so much fun with this Riders Collection Ghost Rider. Just adding extra light to this guy really makes him pop. I wish I had another one of these. I picked this thing up at a gas station. So this is a little LED light that you can use to, make things give more pop. And sometimes you can add like a little flashlight and just have light going through the piping to make it a little bit more bright. But my green one's going out. So nonetheless, he is my number 2 top repainted figure. Now let's finish up with number 1. You knew this was coming. Okay. Number 1 is Magic. Guys, this is just a great figure. It's just flat out a great figure. If it was not for a repaint, this would be in my top Marvel Legends of the year. Easily top 3, maybe even number 1. I was waiting for this one. I was hoping they'd do well with Magic. I told you guys before, I'm an avid collector of the X-Men. And just to give you an idea and a reminder, there's my X-Men there. You can see Magic right back there with the sword. These are my X-Men. These are some of my favorite ones right here. So easily, when they do this good of job on a figure that, was a Walgreens exclusive when they've been really bare bones. She came with more demon and accessories than I've ever seen a Marvel Legends besides Deadpool. And it's an older figure on the old head, but they updated the eyes to give her more of a pretty look. Kept the window when they've been really trying to down sexualize everything. So it caught me off guard that they would release something like this. So very happy, very happy. Good job, Hasbro. Kudos to you. Favorite figure of the year. Of the repaints for the year. And let's see what the next or the future lies with the top 10 Marvel Legends and the top 10 action figures of the year. Thanks for watching.